I'm Jules. Nice to see you. The word of the day today is salmon. Like the fish. If you'd like to know why salmon is the word of the day, watch my next video and then read the description to find out. Hey babes, we're playing Monster Prom today in the spirit of Halloween. So, quick backstory. I played Monster Prom in 2019 with one of my ex-boyfriends. I don't remember anything about it. I just saw that I had it on Steam and I said, you know what? Let's do this one. Because I don't remember it at all. I think it's a dating sim. Voice interjections, yay or nay? Awesome, voice effects. Sure, why not?
Let's go.
Let's go. One player. Ooh. Let's do a short game first, and then we can do a long game after. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? Definitely this one. Name. Jules. Hello. Okay. Pronoun she. Okay.
Sweet.
Sweet. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we all fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Oh my god. Damien, maybe I'll turn those off. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam Day Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, a party ghost, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear, it had to be one of them, but who? I kind of like the demon, I'm not gonna lie. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in BS to diagnose which deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Which is the coolest mythological creature? The invisible hand of the free market. This weird creature I drew when I was 6 and which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but it's super cool and it's my OC and my spirit animal, okay? A sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all of her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. This weird creature I drew when I was 6. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? BS. It's a regular social network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed, and the money goes to the people exposed to that BS. I love that. Herbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Greek agorist. Like literal Greek agorist reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. That's social media I want to log into. Oh, so wealthy. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to the 3 standard wishes. Him not to be so cliched. A genie and wishes so mainstream. Infinite confetti! A rainbow that you can eat! Ooh. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. His friendship. His friendship. Oh. Shoot. Well, maybe I should go for the jock then, since I got his...
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, smart 7, boldness 5, creativity 7, charm 5, fun 2, money 7. Fun 2? I'm more fun than 2. What the heck? Okay, so I just pick where I'm going? You know, maybe I should go for the jock since I got his little heart. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. That's loud. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Great. You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokemon's Go, the mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans.
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, you've got a Walter Jacobs? Those are so rare.
Fucking metal.
You bet your ass I do. And check it out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's an effing beast at doing his taxes. I heard he's lactose intolerant, though. Yeah, I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to F with him. He hates it. That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar. F you. You've got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management? I should be doing voices and I'm not. Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Fogle to get her, but it was so worth it. Okay, hold on. Oh, I wanted to change the setting. That's nothing. You've got a Pokemon so rare it'll send them both into shock. You whip out your phone and show them your Winslow Jibbs, fiscal responsibility 14, armor class 20, loving owner of a speedboat and several dogs, Scabs rent-a-car, sex murderer. I feel like this one is for the demon guy and this one is for the demon guy. Now that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even know they made Pokemons like this. What type is this? Criminal type? Why the F did nobody tell me this was in the game? Whoa, Damien, calm down. You're shaking your phone and upsetting Walter Jacobs. F Walter Jacobs. I'm getting myself a Scabs rent-a-car and he's gonna murder all my other Pokemons. Yo, I'd offer to trade you my whole roster for that mean son of a bee, but all my Pokemons are obviously lame as hell. And hell is pretty lame. Why do you think I'm up here all the time? Tell you what, I'll beat up the loser of your choice, free of charge, if you hook me up with that mighty bastard. Why not? You never know when a free beatdown might come in handy. You lose 1 Scabs rent-a-car, but you gain 2 creativity and +1 boldness. Week 1, noon. Alright.
Let's go.
Let's go. Where do I sit? You just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien, Liam's just taking pictures of his food. When a leather-clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer.
Prepare to die.
Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die. This always happens when we sit together. Your death-faced rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick. Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick, Count Stankula. I'm about to spoil your face. Just his, though, right? Both your faces. Shoot. The Slayer's right between the 3 of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save 1. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice. Immobilize Damien with the Lord's Prayer while Liam escapes. No way. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. Normally when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip ever performed. No, my footing! No, my artfully arranged cafeteria food. Yes, effing up school property. The Slayer ends up pinned under the table, along with Liam. Damien jumps down and starts punching indiscriminately, not caring who he hits. So you know, just another normal day for Damien. His name's Damien. I love him. I've never felt so alive. Offensive. Whatever. Let's flip all the rest of the tables in the cafeteria while the flipping's good. You righteously flip every single table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more for you. Yeah!
Let's go.
Let's go. Well, I already went to the gym. Who's that? Who's that?
Show me that money.
Oh, welcome to my little shop. Buy some crap. I have crap that will boost your stats. Crap that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some crap that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Ooh. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It's not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. A sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But a Latin accent is a close second, TBH. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. It's $5. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia TM to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it. It says Lyubov E. Smitrit. I can read a little bit of Russian. I'm too poor for cocaine. A bag of regular, good old, in these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, it's become the new vanilla of drugs. I don't know about that one. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison. Street cred plus 9,000. A cult ring. Yeah, I have a cult ring. No question. Take it or leave it. Hype station. A PR agent. High school social life is so hard nowadays that having a PR agent is totally a thing. The gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Yeah. Oh, is that like a line from a song? See, I'm wise enough to know when Okay. A motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But crap, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? Ew! No. An erotic fanfic about dragons. Dragon Heat, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you just can't stop reading it. I never thought I'd say this, but now I'm super into dragon abs. A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. I'm too poor for a penguin mask. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciated a good old reverse Romanian Wilkinson. I must admit, it's kind of hot that you're into that kinky crap. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way.
No refunds.
Sure. You know what? All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet. Okay. Oh, that took up a whole time.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go to the library. Congratulations, you have been chosen. Win big. That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose... what? Oh, you lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. You spent the last half hour arguing with Liam about which celebrities are into paleo diets, and he's about to put an end to it. Okay, this is going nowhere. Let internet be our judge. Hey Damien, lend me your phone. I need to check something. Hey! What's this? Most fabulous pixie hairstyles for this spring-summer season? Ah! Ooh, Damien's checking out fabulous hairstyles. Let me see. That's so sweet. We want to see. Ah! Okay, it's clear Damien is losing his crap over this. You feel kind of responsible, so the least you could do is handle some damage control by stopping Miranda and Polly from seeing his phone too. Turn Damien's phone into a bird? I don't really want to do that. I'll divert their attention. Oh. Before they can see Damien's screen, you pull some money from your pocket and start throwing it in the air. Unfortunately, you're like super poor, so you only have change. Ow, what the F is Jules doing? Stop throwing coins at us, it hurts. It's also a distasteful display of your blatant poverty. Stop hitting us in the face with your worst qualities. Also, stop hitting us in the face with coins. It is not nice. You don't know what to do, and your reflexive response is to throw even more coins at them. Why do you have so many coins? Stop it! Damien punches you in the head. You fall. Nice punch, Damien. Normally I'd be against violence, but in this case, your violence put an end to that stupid coin violence. You're our hero, Damien. You saved us from danger. Huzzah! You lay on the ground for a bit. To be fair, you were being a danger to yourself and others, so at least there's that. Still, you lose -2 smarts and -1 fun from the punch. Ah! I was trying to help you, Damien.
Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna sit with Damien. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket humans. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Haha. And now for the finishing blow, wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma? Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him, and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Whoa, I win again! Why are your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that? Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. Who is that? What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds! Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemon's isn't dumb, it's cool, because... No way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Show them that a phone equipped with Pokemon's Go can also be used as a football. Say nothing, pelt them with steamed vegetables. No way, I didn't know that was a feature of Pokemon's Go. It's not. She's just gonna grab someone's phone and... You snatch Damien's phone, heft it in one hand, and fling it across the cafeteria. Dang it. Should I have pelted them with steamed vegetables instead? What the heck? Hey, my phone! What the crap was that for? Yay, someone threw something. I'll get it. Whoa, bro, check out the perfect spiral on that throw. That's technique right there. Let's all install Pokemons on our phone right now, and then throw our phones at each other. The Wolfpack bound off to play full contact phone tag. Scott soon returns with Damien's phone in his mouth. Damien's phone is pretty much destroyed, but Scott is so happy to be playing fetch with you. Sorry, Damien. I guess I should have thrown vegetables at you. I didn't want you to punch me in the head again. Jeez. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice Damien playing with a big knife, like he's trying to figure out where to stab himself with it.
What a noob!
Jeez. Hey, why'd you stop me? I was about to give myself a sweet body mod. You know, they say body modifications are forever, but the shock value sure isn't. I broke my horn off and my dads were only pissed off for, what, 3 weeks? Maybe I'm just not going hard enough. I need something that will really freak everybody out, like a tattoo of my face on my face. No, too subtle. Hey, you look like a deviant. Got any good ideas for a sick body mod? You're thinking too big. It's the tiny details that really freak people out. How about a tattoo of your face on the tip of your tongue? Gun hands. I think that would be cool. No, not a tattoo of my face. An actual tiny face. No, I'll have my tongue split, and then I'll do 2 tiny faces. And I can have my necromancer cousin animate them so they scream all high-pitched and crap. And on their tongues, 4 more tiny faces. Oh man, I'm gonna be straight up unemployable. That night you have nightmares about Damien's tongue face. Sex nightmares. You gain +2 fun and 1+1 smarts. Alright. That's fine.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go to the class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at high school. You gain +2 smarts. At least I got my smarts back. You see Damien about to punch some noob, when suddenly a dimensional portal opens between the two of them.
Yo!
Hey, what the hell? I was about to punch that noob. There will be plenty of noobs to punch, my fearsome paramour, when you are mine.
Hmm?
What? I have traveled across time and space to find a fit commander for my armies, and for my bedroom. Oh, you want me to come over to your kingdom so we can kill people and F? I wouldn't put it quite so crassly.
Fucking metal!
Well, I would, and that sounds doper than hell, which isn't hard, because hell is lame, but still. But if Damien goes to another dimension to F and kill people, then how will he F and kill people with you? There's only one thing to do. Defeat the prince's entire crappy army using nothing but a colander and a grapefruit. Show Damien a picture of the prince's armies wearing clown shoes and assless chaps. Ah, crap. Armored with your trusty colander helm and furious grapefruit, you charge through the rift, and directly into a fully armed battalion of extra-dimensional orcs. They spend the next several hours cutting you up and feeding you to yourself. When you finally manage to piece your body back together and make a home, Damien is already drawing up battle plans with the prince. Dude, your army is so incredibly sick. Did you see what they did to that pathetic loser with the grapefruit? Hey. I did, my love. I did indeed. Why did you go into this battle with nothing but a kitchen implement and a piece of fruit? Why didn't you bring weapons? You lose 2 fun and 1 boldness. I'm not doing so great with Damien, am I?
Let's go.
Damien. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien dejectedly hefting a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the same.
Oh.
Seriously, what do we even have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly don't know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture, sure, but not food. There's gotta be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political. But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. Unbelievably hot, that's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with the idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? We just need to get you kidnapped by Trojans. Ah, that one. Whoa, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I didn't know I was already so good at politics. And then I can roll around in the food pile. It'll feel so good on my non-skin. Damien spends the rest of lunch piling up everybody's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming around the mountain, trying to grab what they can, while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands. Ha! Food fight! Food fight! I think a fight like this is how I died. The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon.
Let's go.
I don't think I'm doing so great. I don't think I'm doing so great afterwards. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. It's later when you're minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook, when you see Damien making his way over to you, at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Yo, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful F-doors? I actually think you're only 70% awful F-door, tops. In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo, since nothing's as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself. To create a permanent image of on your skin forever. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos, if you can come up with something rad for us. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't F this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is... I know I'm going to pick the wrong one. An on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire. A sea cucumber. No! Why is it a sea cucumber? Are you kidding me? I just try to be so cool, and I can't. I think it's the autism. Damien stares at you, utterly expressionless. Then he slowly lifts up his shirt, which at first you think is kind of hot, to reveal a tattoo of an on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire. Oh, crap. He lowers his shirt. Have you been spying on me when I'm naked? I thought you were awesome. I thought we could be linked together forever with rad matching tattoos. No one told me that you were a creepy voyeur who spies on naked people. That's right, everybody. Jules is a creepy voyeur who spies on naked people. Go get your own tattoo, like creepy voyeur on your forehead. Why would a sea cucumber? What were the odds that you would be Damien's exact tattoo? You lose 3 charm. The monster prom into something.
What's up?
Say no. He's gonna say no.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? With you? How can I put this delicately? F no.
What a loser!
What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the effing sewers. Gross. Jules, most likely to devour her own children to survive. Damien's quote, is actual fire an acceptable option for a quote? 0 new secret endings, 7 new events, 8 new outcomes. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in a national Pokemon tag tournament. The crowd was amazed. Their Pokemon teams did taxes as if there were no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. It just... Alright. Just ends like that. It's fine. You want to go to prom with me? F no. And, you know, I would say this was like real life for me, but I actually had prom dates. They weren't great. Trust me, they were pretty awful, but at least I had a prom date. At least. I went to prom 4 times. Sophomore year, junior year, senior year, and my first year of college. So, 4 proms, and I had a date to 2 of them. A bad date. Let me be clear. But a date. Screw you, Damien. You know what, guys? I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna do the long version, so maybe I'll be able to pick the right things when it comes to Damien. Because I want to go to prom with Damien. Thanks for playing. You're not welcome. I'm gonna try this again. We'll try this again. I unlocked 7 new images in the gallery. I did? Let me see. Oh. Why? Yeah, that's great. Thanks. I don't want to say that again. But I didn't even ask them. I did not even ask them to prom. Polaroids. Oh, more art. Fan art. Fan art. Monster Sonas. Alright. Okay. Well, thanks for playing with me. I hope you had fun, because I had fun getting my heart broken into a million pieces by Damien. I'm going to try this again, and he will be mine. Count on it. Please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And I will see you later.